Thank you for checking out the video today. We're going to be talking about laser safety for a handheld welding application. What are your responsibilities and requirements for the safety piece of this? It is much more dangerous than traditional welding. I know everyone has seen 1,000,001 videos online of how quick and easy and simple, and most of the videos I see, there's no PPE whatsoever. They're not wearing the glasses, they're not wearing gloves. Someone's grabbing two pieces saying, check this out, see how fast this is. A lot of those videos are also not true to speed. If you look, you can see it's been kind of manipulated a little bit to make it go faster and maybe a little bit different or maybe easier. But yeah, the biggest concern I'm having with those is the safety aspect of it. If you don't know what's required of the safety and you see all the stuff online of, oh, see, I don't need all this other stuff. I don't need the gloves and the helmet and the glasses and everything else. That is not the case. You need laser safety eyewear. You need a laser safe welding helmet. You need proper protective gear. You need the welding gloves. You need a jacket. You need flame retardant clothing. If there's things that are in the welding area, you need to be able to shield them from getting destroyed from the laser. The handheld lasers are a class 4 laser, which by definition, let me read the definition out of the book. The class 4 laser is a hazard to the eye or skin from the direct beam, may pose a fire hazard or diffuse reflection hazard. That's the definition of a class 4 laser, which is what these handheld lasers are. By definition, they can catch things on fire, they can destroy things. They are melting steel. They're taking regular material, melting them to fuse them together. So we're talking intense heat and a lot of energy. You need to protect yourself from that. You need to protect especially your eyes from the beam. Traditional welding application, you see the arc from across the shop. You think, hey, someone's welding over there. The laser hazard is over 300 feet. The light or the invisible light ray coming off that laser at weld application is it could blind you from 300 feet away. And we're not talking rough weekend arc flash, which most of us got an arc flash from room before. It's not sand in your eyes for the weekend, not no puffy face, none of that. It's you're blind permanently. The near UV light coming from the laser or the UV light coming off the laser welding, depending on which one you have, it can blind you instantly. The flash coming into your eyeball will burn the retina, destroy the cornea. It can basically boil the eye or kind of cauterize it, make a lot of problems in your eyeball. You're blind forever. There's no coming back from that. Make sure you're wearing the proper safety eyewear. And how do you know what the proper safety eyewear is? The IPG unit comes with a pair of glasses, recommended or rated for that system, for the operator. If you buy a system that doesn't come with glasses, you need to go through the book. You need to go look at your hazard. How many watts the laser put out? What are the frequencies in the nanometers? What is the energy density? You need to be able to go through all that piece and calculate it. Also, to have a laser at your facility, you need to have someone that's a laser safety officer. It's also a requirement. ANSI has this book, it's called for safe use of lasers. It spells out what's required, what do you have to have. And one of the things in there, it says you need to have a laser safety officer, which is someone that goes through a training class that knows how to calculate, what safety gear you need for your application, what engineer controls you need for your application, your facility. It's going to talk about a lot of things in that training class, specific to lasers and how much the dangers are different from traditional welding application. They also talk about just lasers in general, but for what I'm talking about specifically to the handheld laser welding applications. Safety helmets. Why do I need this big heavy shield on here to protect my face from it's a regular welding helmet? The energy density from a laser from a reflective beam is enough to almost instantly drill a hole through that plastic shield or a plastic traditional welding helmet. That's why that metal shield is on there, to protect you from a reflective beam from coming back. And before you realize it, you'll have a major burn because it's instant. It's not slowly, gradually getting warmer and hey, maybe something's wrong. It's by the time you realize, hey, so that hurts, that burns, it's already happened, the damage is already there. So it's all the laser safety stuff is there for a reason, and it's required. You have to follow the ANSI standard, which also OSHA uses this ANSI book as the guideline for their requirements. Do you have to record or report that, hey, at my facility I now have a class 4 laser and it's used in a non-class 1 environment? Class 1 environment is an enclosed system, like a lot of the cutting systems that are out there. It's an enclosed cell, lids are closed, doors are closed, it can't turn on unless everything is sealed, and the only thing inside the box is the machine itself and what it's going to be cutting or welding on. This handheld system, it's obviously going to have an operator in the booth. So anything in that system, it's because it can catch things on fire, it can hurt the operator, it can cause eye damage or skin damage to the operator. So it's always going to be a class 4 laser, not in a safety enclosure or in a class 1 enclosure. It's going to be a class 4 situation all the time. And that's something it kind of skipped over in a lot of the other videos online, and everything else talks about application. Is it going to work? It's going to do this, it's going to do that. It's really fast, it's really clean. Yes, it is. But please take the safety measures as well. Know what your requirements are for your state. State to state is different as far as the reporting requirements. What do you have to have? Do you have to have a permit? Do you not need to have a permit? Is it going to be an annual fee? Some states don't have anything at all that you have to report. If you have it there, if you have a laser accident, someone gets burnt or hurt, that has to get reported to OSHA immediately. But some facilities require you to get a permit saying, hey, I've got a class 4 laser, open environment, this is how it's going to be used, and they will do an annual inspection just like OSHA does for a lot of things. So it's going to pop in one day, check out your facility, make sure you're following all the safety rules. They're going to probably want to talk to your laser safety officer, know who he is, what is he doing, look for his annual inspections and reviews. Lots of little things are required that are overlooked by most videos online. Thank you for checking out my video. Take care.